All right, you guys, we're back. And we got the Vet Lifes. Vet Life on it. Come on, let's go.
Strange time we're living in. Bull can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through Parliament interiors. Devils walk up.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and I got two very special guests in the house. We got the one and only Vet Life. What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's up? Glad to be back, man. Glad to be back.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, let's get it. So, you guys, I brought them in because I was like, you know what? I gotta put them in front of Money Game 3. But I didn't realize I never put them in front of the originals, Money Game 1 or 2.
Right,
which is crazy. Because yeah. So this is going to be fun. So on this video, this is what you guys can expect. We're going to react to Money Game Part 1 and 2 on this video. Separately, we're going to do a Money Game 3 reaction. So you're going to get to see the whole trilogy, you guys. We're getting the original Star Wars band back together.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, all right, you guys, if you love the content, if you like the content, if you appreciate the content, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get things rolling.
40-year-old boys are back in town. 40 boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, y'all, let me get this logo down, pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. I just dropped a new music video with Andy Rue and Anthony Ray. Never met.
Nice.
Would love for y'all to check that out. But I did. You guys actually, this is crazy because from this Money Game, we sampled it and Blitz made a beat and I did a Money Game retake.
Oh,
and me and Joey are going to do a video. So this is actually kind of crazy. Worlds are about to collide because Joey is their videographer as well.
Yep.
And but hey, support the original content and support them. I will tag them in the title or put a music video in the description.
Yep.
These brothers are really dope hip-hop artists, and I would love for you guys to check out some of their music as well as we
Thank you.
get on this roller coaster. Check out this Ren. So, now, what is interesting about this, you guys have showed up and done the high Ren reaction.
Yeah.
And in high Ren fashion, this is a one take. So so you guys making music videos, you know how hard it is to make sure you know your lyrics and do all the acting.
Right.
Let alone, I don't know if you've ever done a one take. I've never done a legit one take.
Nah.
So keep that in mind while you're watching this, and I'll give y'all more history as we go through it. Let me know what you think of the track, the performance, the video, all that, and let's vibe with it. So
Get it.
here we go, you guys. We got Vet Life and we got Ren Money Game, the original. Here we go.
It's a strange time we're living in. Bull can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through Parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theory, strive, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A pull chain to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop. This old president. It's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas that keep us separate. When they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murdered like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant. Cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent, I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Oh.
Yeah.
Y'all expressions says it all. The silence, it's the crazy. Sound of silence.
Man.
I've never seen y'all so shocked at a reaction yet.
It's crazy because they're using the real sound. You know what I mean? Right in there because it's just a guitar, and then
you can hear his jacket rustling, and all
the wind, and him hitting the bat and shit. So that's interesting enough, you know. Adding it, and we talked about this with the Hiren before, but like how he's using that live audio. That's interesting, but just the coordination that's going into all this, you know what I mean? Because, like, from the one-take aspect, you got to remember how to spit it, make it look dope, but also remember, like, on these cues, you need to be
start moving and start doing this.
Yeah, so it's like, it's way more than just, like, all right, here's your mark, do your thing, whatever, you know? So that's the degree of difficulty is high, and they're executing this shit's interesting.
Piggybacking off of that, I feel that. And shooting this last video with Joey, I realized not like I thought I was or anything, but I am not an actor. I am definitely a rapper. Like, just a couple of simple steps that I was struggling with. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, for him to be doing all that, like, you know what I'm saying? How he has to keep those mental cues, like start moving at this point when you start spitting that. Yeah. Grab the bat, only drag it for about 2 steps, then cut this way. You know, all that matters when you're filming that video. But I definitely think it's a lot harder than it looks. So that part too. But it's just crazy because, like, even just initially, I didn't know what it was going to be about, but then when he started going into the politics and, like, the irony and, like, everybody kind of being racist, but they were colonized by them and them and them, and just kind of went down the line of history, I didn't think he was going to be talking about any of that, you know, by the looks of this video. Yeah. And, like, initially when it started, I'm just like, where the fuck is he going with this? You know what I mean? Like, but it's turning into something. I mean, honestly, I don't know what it's turning into because there's 3 parts, but it just literally makes me want to see the other 2 already, and I haven't even seen the end of this one. So, yeah, it's dope for sure.
Now, to add to what you were saying, the one little piece, which I think you were saying, but I wanted to highlight it, acting, facial expressions.
Yeah.
Facial expressions. Look at his face right there. Yeah. Like, he's in a moment. Like, and so, like, when I've been on screen so much, I can act. I can pull off good facial expressions when I'm doing music videos, but it's something that you have to, it's just like anything else, 10,000 hours, bro. Yeah. Like, it takes a lot of time. So when you say, yo, I'm just a rapper, it's all good because you notice that, but then it's something to build off of, right? Facts. Like, yo, I want to be in front of the screen more. I want these things to happen because some of our favorite rappers, let's say the animated cats like Eminem, Redman, Busta Rhymes. Right. You know what I'm saying? They have it down, but it took time to get to a level like even Ren, because this, like you said, there's a lot of that jumping coordination back and forth, and then then how he's looking in his face, like there's so much to grasp here on top of very in-depth, complex lyrics talking about complex subject matters.
And he's spitting it like it's not just a steady cadence. He's spitting it, bro. Like,
Well, and then just last thing on top of that, like with him doing all the jumping and side to side and this, that, and the third, and all the moving with the one take. Them using the live audio adds a different degree of difficulty on it because, like, if this was like a normal track, obviously, like, we know we've shot videos, you're not using the audio that's there, so you can be like, hey, all right, left, right, all right, go get the, all right, get your bat now, swing it, all right, cool. Like, there could be somebody behind the cameraman just like calling out cues and shit. So them using the live audio just makes it even crazier because he's
he has to be technically sound too.
Yeah,
bro.
and
Like,
obviously they're gonna practice and rehearse all this shit, but eventually when it comes down to recording, it's all on him. Yeah. This dude just has to play the guitar and sit there and just kind of act and not just act aloof. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're gonna do but it's all on him. So that's
yeah, he's creating something.
that's crazy, man.
All right, here we go, you guys. We're with Vet Life, man. Check them out in the description. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure you're hitting that like button. Let's go. Money Game, the original.
Situations play on repeat. The same old TV upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we make the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions are our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we'd like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game.
actually looks like it's gas too, bro.
Yo.
It couldn't have been, but it actually looked like it. That's some wild shit.
Yo. Ew.
All right, where we at, fellas?
I don't know where we're at.
First off, what the fuck did he do to him when he like went in on his like the dude in the chair?
Yeah.
I think he drew on his face, didn't he?
Yeah, he drew those
Oh,
eyes.
did he draw the,
Yeah.
when I saw that, I was like, maybe those were on before. I'm tripping, but
I think it's because we were looking at that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
man,
it wasn't on there at first, so
Okay.
that's what he did.
all right.
And think about that. That like all this in one take. Now, check this out. We have an interview with Ren on the channel. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. This took 180 tries.
I mean, that's still mad impressive, honestly. That's still mad impressive because what is it, like a 6-minute video?
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes, 48 seconds.
Yeah, there we go. So it's like, man,
Ain't
was
that-
it
but
one day? Was it one day? Did he do all those takes in one day?
No, like this was. No, I don't think so. I don't think you could do 180 in one day. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't
wouldn't
know.
want to.
Maybe he did. I forget. He said it in our interview, and then I felt like this gave them the code on how to do high ren because high ren didn't take as many tries to do.
Yeah.
Oh, so this was before. Oh, obviously, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna let you guys react because there's a lot there.
Yeah, it's, I mean, overall, like we said before, the message is dope. You know, you're getting the visual with the lyrical, and it's just a guitar, so it's not like it's super hip hop or
not a
drumming or
crazy
anything.
beat,
It's just
right.
but like you're with the lack of like noise in the background and shit, you're getting the lyrics, like I said, mixed with the video, and then just watching like the video is just complimenting everything he's saying, and it's not like a direct like, oh, he wasn't talking about killing anyone or having anyone kidnapped, but like it's just like the momentum of where he took it with the lines and the lyrics, and then when able to complement that with the visuals, that shit was like fun to watch. It was almost like watching a movie. You know what I mean? Like, because it wasn't like a music video. It was like watching a movie, and that was just the soundtrack in the background, and you're just watching this intense ass scene unfold. You know what I mean? So,
right. And it's interesting because it's almost like it's just pretty much just raw. You know what I mean? Like there's no B-roll, there's no slow motion, there's
one
no
take.
panning. You know what I mean?
one
Like it's
take.
just kind of like, yeah, it's sick, bro. Like. But it just makes me think, like, it just really makes me anxious to see the other ones because I want to see him tie the bow. You know what I mean? Like, where is this going to end up at? Because, I mean, a lot of his videos are really intense like that, and they're like, what is he doing? Like, where is he going? You know what I mean? Like, that type of stuff. So it's cool to see. And, you know, just into that acting thing again, like, he's a spitter. The content's there. And he's doing stuff like this in one take, even though it's, you know, multiple tries, whatever. Like I said, 180 takes. That's impressive on a dedication standpoint and an execution standpoint. You know what I mean? Like to try that 180 times and not be like, you know, this shit's just kind of pissing me off. I'm going to do something else and potentially not even come back to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
tough.
He's just feeding the craft. He's a beast, you know?
Yeah. The way you said that, Tev, is kind of crazy because it is a movie. But what's crazy is you only got 3 people. You have a videographer, a dude playing the guitar. Now think about what you said. You're like, this is a movie. And so that's what's tight. We're watching it build up. Now this next one we're about to react to is Money Game 2, but it's just a visualizer. So this one is to more focus on the song and the conceptual. Okay. And then number 3, which we'll do in a separate video, you guys, that will help tie some of the bow. But we'll build. But let's keep it moving. Let's get to Money Game 2. Have I put you guys in front of the Tales of Jenny and Screech?
Doesn't sound familiar at all.
You guys, if you want them, if you enjoy this reaction and you want them to come back and see the Tales of Jenny and Screech by Ren, let me know. I don't know. I think we just started going through a lot of his catalog with you guys, but we do a bunch of different reactions.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to preface that. If you thought what we just saw was a movie, Jenny and Screech is, I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to put any preconceived notions in your head.
Yeah, we here for it.
Yep.
All right, you guys, this is Money Game 2. This is a visualizer. So this is more about us focusing on the lyrics and the conceptuality of the song Money Game. So, all right, here we go. Part 2, y'all. With that life.
Gang.
Strange time we're living in, panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on. Needlessly bleeding, resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain.
This shit, boy.
Stormy comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
This is sick. The whole fashion of this video too, bro.
Yeah.
The whole fashion, like I like how it's in the TV, just everything. How it reminds me of like the beginning of what movie is it? I think it's World War Z. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where they just have all those little snippets of like the terror and like the DNA's crossing, and you know what I mean? Like that's sick. Yeah. Just overall, man. Like, and he's, oh man, the content is so heavy, bro. Like the content is so heavy. It's sick.
I think it's fun because he goes from that, like Tev was highlighting, like, yo, this is the live performance track, but this is like a studio joint, so you can actually feel the music a little more. And so like because I noticed you just lit up. You're like, oh, this is hard. Like, but that's because we're also feeling the music because it's like a our studio recording when we go in there and lay it down.
This old money game.
Snippets of the first Money Game in there.
This old. Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step one, must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two, gotta make the people think that they want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. On sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain.
This shit, dude.
Stormy comes up,
I enjoyed this more than the first one. I enjoyed that more than the first one, to be honest, bro. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I just like the approach on this one altogether. Because, like, even if the lyrics weren't on the screen, it's still a video. You know what I mean? If you're listening to what he's saying, everything that's popping in the background is playing literally off of what he's saying the whole time. So it's still sick. But the way he presented that literally in a nursery rhyme with 10 steps, I thought it was about to be like 3, and then he's just going to kind of do his thing. But, like, bar for bar, dude. Like, bar for bar, dude. Like, that's crazy.
I'll let Tev tap in, man. What you got?
It's just a whole different vibe, obviously, because it's, like you said, it's got the track behind it and it's actual studio track. Definitely feeling like what Diz said, just even if the lyrics weren't on the screen, the thought that goes into the background images is pretty cool, how it complements the approach. But he's just showing how elite he is, you know what I mean? Because that's like you said, it could have been 3-4 bars of him doing the nursery rhyme joint. He literally broke it down to how people come to power based off of these, they start making these micro moves that grow into these macro opportunities and shit.
Creating mass hysteria.
But stepping over everybody to get there and taking advantage, all in the name of the money game and
dollar,
shit. That was dope.
Dope. So what I wanted to highlight, how a couple things. You were like, I like this better than the first one. Well, it's interesting because this one has more views than the first one. I think the lyricism, like let's say the wordplay, there's moments in the first one where it's just like, bro, this is incredible. But I think, there's moments in hip hop where you're like, yo, they got renegaded. Why? Because M went so crazy on Renegade. He dropped one of those verses where you're like, they're classic hip hop verses. Like when someone does something new that's really authentic and says something you haven't heard in that way before, you're kind of like, yo, what just happened? That's what I feel like he did with it's that moment of genius struck in the sense of a nursery rhyme. Right. But it's not a nursery rhyme. Like he went very deep, complex, which makes it even better because I tell people the best punchlines are the ones that are complex, but you bring it back for the common man. Like when Lil Wayne's like, real G's moving silence like lasagna. It's so simple, but it's so complex. It's like this duality, and that's what happened there. And I think we saw that. And I just saw it right in that's what I was like, oh, like right when you said it, I was like, that thought that I just said formulated in my mind because you're like, bro, I like this more than the first one. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, dog, I thoroughly enjoy this for sure. I mean, the first one's still sick too, but I felt like honestly too with having the bars on the screen, you can kind of keep up a little more, because I feel like when I was watching the first video, my mind was kind of bouncing from the lyrics and the video. You know
the
what I'm
acting.
saying? Yeah.
Like, oh, what's he gonna do to this
Exactly.
dude? And
It's
what's
just
happening?
an easier listen. This one is compared to the other one because you're doing so much. You're so enthralled in watching the first one, like the visual that's going on. Whereas this is just like those images in the back are just complimenting what he's saying. So it's just it's just an easier listen.
Was him spitting this a one take? Are all three of these one takes?
I think this is just a studio track with a video.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it play out because I forget what happens at the end. I think it's just visuals.
Okay.
No surprise to distorted lies, poison in the face.
This hook is fire.
Blame. It's easier
And I like how he
to
plays off
blame.
of that.
Good point, the mirror brought ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
That's so tight. That's so tight.
This old money game.
What is he like?
This old.
What were you saying?
I'm trying to figure out, because I feel like that picture is like, I'm trying to figure out the word. It's like referencing some other picture from something else, how he's holding that guitar.
Oh, okay.
I think that's referencing something from something else. I can't remember what it is, though.
So that's from this video that I have to put you guys in front of. If you guys demand it, you got to go crazy in the comments and the chat. But it's he has this song, "The Tale of Jenny and Screech,"
Yeah.
and it's freaking ridiculous, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna leave it at that because we'll get it, man. You know, it's kind of wild. It's been a while since you guys been in here. I have to get y'all in here a little more frequently because the vibes are always good, and you guys seem to enjoy it. The people watching enjoy it,
Sir.
But all right, you guys. So we just reacted to Money Game 1 and 2. Okay, we're about to react to number 3, but it'll be on a separate video. So this is like that cliffhanger to be continued. But we're rocking with Vet Life. If you enjoyed, the conversation, the commentary, please support them as artists. They're a really dope rap duo. I'll put some of their music in the description. I'm going to try to tag their YouTube channel in the title of this as well.
Yeah.
So show some love and then be on the lookout, man. Like I did a Money Game retake and I'm going to shoot a video. It's only 2 minutes long. It's more of a homage and maybe a little more of my perspective on just spitting something for Money Game, but be on the lookout for that. I don't know when it's going to drop, but we're working on it and got a bunch of original stuff coming. So like, share, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.
Yeah.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boys. 40.
Sheesh. Yo, I'm kind of tripping.